Oh my gosh, everybody, it's NewMutator. I'm bringing you, well, it's the Myth World Cup 2012, and look who it is. It is Age and the Time Wizards. I was able to secure the films just recently, and you know, look at the standard default trade on this map. So bizarre. Mauls, berserks, goals, mortars. I guess it could, some of these units could be useful on a map with a lot of flags and stuff, but I don't know. On a map with on a map with it's just the one flag, King of the Hill, it kind of makes sense to do what Deer did and just max up on mauls. I think that's probably the best thing to do. You know, max Tro, maybe Warlocks and mauls, and I don't know what else. Maybe instead of Warlocks, mortars. I don't know, but you know, interesting taking Bray here for the Time Wizards. But like I said in a previous cast, I think the Time Wizards, they like to they do the wacky, they like doing the wacky stuff. And Age going for a heavy maul strat here. Kind of interesting. It says, looks like it says A for age. Kind of cool there. I didn't see that at first, but taking 4 berserks. Excuse me. I'm not sure exactly why. What's the you know, what they're thinking with that? Maybe to get on the flag immediately, because berserks are pretty fast, but you know, they're faster than mauls. And most of the other units, but Tro are still the fastest unit on this map. Looking in the game, Ginga is going to be captaining for Age. They're going to start down in the south there, that blue color. Terry the Kid, Kabuki, KAO, and Ape are all here, so 5 players altogether. Headhunter captaining for the Time Wizards. Bunny Durazno, who I'm not quite sure who that is. MP Phil, Father Xmas, and Scratch. Kind of the usual players, accepting the presence of Durazno. Don't quite know who that. Maybe that's Renwood. It's kind of that peach colored thing going on. Maybe we'll find out. But it's 5-on-6 in favor of the Time Wizards. And you know, I'm just gonna leave the chat up so you can read it while I do. And you know, because I'm not really able to catch everything, but you might be able to catch all that, and you can have a laugh at my expense when I'm missing some of these players talk about me. Alright, so it's game on, and both teams are going to be rushing in here. And, oh my goodness, I don't know what happened there, what's going on with my throat, but yeah, so essentially how this works is both teams are going to be stationing, taking up positions, trying to stay on the flag in order to kind of run up time, and the team with the more time contesting this flag than the other team is going to win this first game here. It is the double elimination round 1. The winner of this match is going to face whoever won, or whoever will win, because I guess when this was played, nobody really knew just yet. Whoever the winner of the Deer versus Gimbal R Us games, set of games there. Excuse me. So Bunny is actually controlling the Tro for the Time Wizards, and Ape for Age here. And very interesting with the oh, a bunch of friendly. No, that's not friendly fire. That is Terry the Kid. Oh my gosh, I'm all turned around here. That is Terry the Kid with those Warlocks just trying to say, oh, and it looks like there's a nice one going in there. It does not do as much damage as it could have done, and that Warlock did get punished for doing that. It is 96-97%. It's still pretty close. And there we go, some Dwarven mortars, but not doing all that much damage at all. And oh no, it looks like one of them is able to go out there. Didn't really work out for Time Wizards. There we go. Finally, they get a pretty good shot off there. Who was that? I guess we'll never know, and they are able to block that Warlock shot. Ginga was looking to take out those mortars there. And so far, Age is up in time. But they're slightly down in percentages. Actually, no, they're about even. Oh my gosh, and it's just a horrible, it's really difficult to see what's happening here. But I don't know if that Duranzo gets kicked there. Father Xmas trying to take out some more mauls there. But, you know, a Warlock shot getting through, not doing all that much damage.
Contested.
But Ape's Tro is hurt a lot, and these Bray are able to kind of they're able to rack up some damage here. Oh, there we go. Ape is on the offense. He does kind of fall back though from these mauls. These mauls are toast though, as the majority of the Time Wizard force is kind of in the middle, and then over here the Bray. But you have to remember, these mauls soak up so much damage that these Bray are not really being cost effective right now. And Age is up 68 to 51%. And they just had a huge maul advantage, which we saw how many mauls they had. And mauls are just so tough on this map that it only makes sense that the team who took more mauls would be able to prevail. Yeah, 61 to 36% as one of the Tro for Bunny, the Time Wizards, get taken out. And the other Tro trying to do what little it can to stave off the inevitable here. Time Wizards are not tagging the flag at all at this point. Age definitely has the advantage. They are going to retreat these Tro. They don't want those Tro to get taken out. As long as they can engage with something else, these Tro can just make their ways in. These Tro really don't want to be anywhere near the Bray right now. They might be able to take out Bunny's last remaining Tro if it came to that, but right now they're just content just racking up the time on the flag. Age is clearly ahead at this point in time. And yeah, Kabuki has a has the last mortar there. That's the last. There we go. Yep, doing some damage. And there's going to be an engagement here. Those Bray are not going to be able to do anything against these mauls, unfortunately. And then the last remaining, Ginga has the last remaining Warlock on the field. But we saw Ape, one of his Tro went down. But yeah, Bunny's other Tro went down as well. So yep, I would say it's pretty much a GG at this point. Age definitely owning the flag. MP Phil with 5% remaining. It's just going to be these Bray, and there's really nothing they can do. They might be able to get one more kill, but even then, these mauls just soak up the damage. Like, check this out. Barely doing anything, which is unfortunate. They could really do a lot against artillery, but against mauls, almost useless. Yep, it looks like MP Phil's gonna draw this one out. Ape, he's probably going to engage at this point. He's really got nothing to lose. He's gonna come around the tree here. These the Bray could stone the Tro, but you know, he'd just be delaying the inevitable. And really, that Tro should already be in there, taking out the Bray. And there we go. It is over. Age takes the takes game one. Yeah, I mean, Time Wizards, it looked like they could have maybe done a little bit more. I just think the trade was basically what did it. What you want to do is just take a huge beefy trade like what Age had, a ton of mauls, and that's going to win you the game. They had artillery and mauls, and then Time Wizards, I don't think Time Wizards took any Warlocks at all, so, you know, definite disadvantage there with the Bray too, targeting the mauls the entire time. You want to get the Warlocks of the enemy with those Bray for them to be cost effective. So looking at the stats here, we see Bunny doing fairly well with the Tro. I mean, obviously Tro were overpowered, so they're going to get a lot more damage than any other unit. 156 there. MP Phil doing not so bad. I think he had the Bray Unor, 103 damage. But once again, those mauls just soak up the damage. Like you could do a ton of damage on mauls and not kill any of them because they have so much health. And for Age, it looks like their entire team doing it pretty well. I mean, KAO doesn't look like he did a whole lot, but he had a lot of surviving units. But the other members of the team doing ridiculous here. 170, 135, 148, 125 damage. That is ridiculous. So good game. Age wins game number 1. It is the Myth World Cup. NewMutator here, and we're going to move into game number 2.